Welcome to Mrs. Pete's Thrifty Living. I'm so happy you're here today. Today is hashtag budget meals under $5. It is hosted by Brenda at Maniac Grammy's Homestead. Be sure and go and check and see what she has posted today and what everybody else has posted. Today I have a special video for you. My granddaughter does a lot of cooking and a lot of preparation. And I just went in and just kind of followed her around her kitchen, and she told us about several things. She showed us the recipe she made for the ketchup that I really loved. It's so good. Anyway, so I think you'll enjoy today's video. I hope you'll stay tuned. Budget meals under $5. There's all kinds of things there that are well under $5. So stay tuned, and I hope you'll enjoy it. Come back tomorrow for hashtag new to me. I wanted to show you this quilt. This is a quilt I made for my granddaughter and her hubby's wedding. I have made every one of my grand a quilt before, but this one is very simple. You see, it's all just squares, but I quilted it by hand. I wanted to see if I can get it where you can see. I quilted around each circle. I put a little circle in the middle, and that's by hand. Let me see. Get a little closer. This one be quilting by hand anymore. And this has been so well worn, you can see how frayed it is. My granddaughter said they love quilts, so this is the back side of it. There you can see the little pattern on the back side. I just wanted to show you that. What are you doing? Okay.
I am. I do all of my produce that way.
Green beans, you already did that.
Green
and
beans,
you got some grapes.
I'll even do my...
You're doing that? How are you going to get that dry?
No, I'm just going to lay it out. I'm actually going to use it pretty quick.
Okay.
So that's the thing. With those, I'll use them really quick.
Okay.
Yep, with the pineapple, if you get it really clean, you can make a... I use this. Yeah, I'll use this. We try to keep it clean, you know. Sometimes I'll even run it through the dishwasher so it gets a little extra clean.
Yes.
And then I'm going to lift up the other bowl.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's...
Some of it's
from
just
the tomatoes?
green, but yeah, that's pretty gross.
Okay. All from Walmart, too, aren't they?
Yes.
Yes.
They are.
Yes.
Well, now I got to drink. And it helps to absorb, your body to absorb actually the nutrients.
Okay, and so you're going to make juice with that?
I'll make a juice out of this, and I think I'm going to do one with pineapple and cucumbers.
Oh.
They call it the bad attitude juice. Because if you're in a bad attitude, you know, you're probably just dehydrated. Coconut water in it too.
Oh, that's gonna be good.
So.
Now, how do you buy coconut water, or what do you do?
I just buy it. I'm sure some people get really crunchy and they get it straight from the coconut, but I'm not that
what
awesome.
are you talking about, this crunchy thing?
Crunchy is when you are really, really, really into everything healthy.
Okay.
To the extreme.
Okay, to the extreme.
I'm not saying they're wrong, but it's pretty extreme.
Okay.
So
and you got
I should get this out of
all
here.
these peppers
Now my kids really like to eat peppers. And I figure since Grandma's here, she likes to eat peppers.
Oh, yes. Now,
and my mom likes peppers.
Now, are you going to put a dip with that or something?
I might. Sometimes I'll use it ranch. But my kids' favorite way to eat it really is to grilled or like slightly crispy. The crispier is like nice.
Oh, that's
not
nice.
Super crispy, but a little. So now what I'm gonna do?
You're getting this.
I don't measure it honestly. There's probably a measurement, but I just
you're pouring it right on.
I just put it right on there.
Oh.
And then this is the fun part, though.
Okay.
And same, I don't really measure it now. Some people
I clean
tell
my sink that way too.
Oh yeah.
Do you?
I do.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Okay.
I like this.
Yeah.
Can't really get
Does
in
the
there.
kids see this? Watch it ever?
Yeah. Oh yeah. They love it. And then I'll maybe do a little more.
Okay. Oh yeah.
But then it doesn't take very much.
Now, so you got it a bowl without holes on it.
This is just a regular bowl. I like to have this really big bowl I got from Walmart. while
Right,
back.
that's fun. Holding it down.
Holding it
Wait,
down.
look at
Keep all
that.
that in there.
You got to do it.
Now what I like cucumbers
Okay.
is I'll use a casserole dish for it because it fits. No, it's not going to all fit in there, but
No, you're
get
sure.
the
You
idea.
can, yeah, one more.
first thing I ever canned with a pressure canner was this black beans. So I'm learning because you can see it's pretty like jam-packed in there. But you know, maybe I need to turn the heat down.
And you just put beans in there and water and
Yep,
what?
I just
Salt?
did it.
Did you do
I
a
did
little
about a quarter cup of dried beans. And then I filled it up to about here with water. And then I don't even think I put salt in it because my husband can't have a lot of salt.
Yeah, okay.
So I just...
And you've used them before.
Yep, I've used it a few times and it's good.
And they're good?
Yeah,
The
they're
kids
good.
like it too?
The kids don't really like
Yeah.
beans.
Oh, they're not kidding grandma.
But we're learning with them. Yep. And you'll strain out a quarter cup of this ginger bug and put it into the clean new mason jar that's sterilized. And then you'll put there's specific requirements for it, but you'll basically get a different juice and put it in there and leave it for a couple days, and then you end up getting this.
Okay,
juice.
now this juice is what is that? Grape?
So this one right here is grape. Here, I'll use this one. You can see there's this bubbles formed in here. So what happens is that after something like 12 to 24 hours, maybe even less than that, depending on the sugar content of the drink, the ginger bug will eat the sugar. So it's not very sugary. You think it is just because you're putting just juice in it, but it's not. So you'll take it and put the quarter cup in there with the juice, fill it up in the mason jar, leave it sitting on your counter, and then it'll start to get kind of active and fizzy because that ginger bug is really eating up all that sugar. And then you don't want to leave it sitting too long because then it turns into alcohol. But then you put it in here, and once you put it in one of these jars, one of these, special soda type bottles, it's actually... Yep, I got these on Amazon for $15-20.
Okay.
A pack of 8 of these, and the pressure being in here actually makes it fizzy.
Yes,
so,
when you open
which
that
is amazing.
Yesterday.
It's here. We can even open one up. Should we do the grape or the apple?
Either.
Okay, let's just do a grape.
Okay.
All that white, because that's a lot of flavor down there.
Okay.
Now it's not gonna like this. It wants to fizz up right away. I'm going to do it slow because...
That was the one you had yesterday.
Oh,
really?
That one wasn't so bad.
Okay.
Now you got a soda pop.
Oh, my goodness. That's awesome.
Cold and refreshing and good for your gut.
Oh, I love it. That one, the orange, was that orange juice different?
Oh, yeah. So I juiced a bunch of clementines and made one. You can actually...
I've got it back on now. So
yeah. So this here is actually... It looks gross, but it's actually, I had juiced an actual clementine in my juicer, and it is the most delicious soda. So I'm actually going to bottle it.
That was so delicious.
So delicious.
And it's just clementines. Did you put water in it at all?
For this one, it was just clementines. I didn't add any water to this.
This is just
because
juice?
It would have been like juice from the store, but juice from home. So now, what I'll do here is just pour it right in. You just put this on here, and you kind of push this down.
And those are reusable over and over, right?
Yes, they are so great. This is one of the best purchases I've made.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so beautiful.
Yes. When I got here, you made some delicious ketchup, and I kept thinking, what is that? There's something different I've never had in ketchup, and it was so good. Tell us about your ketchup you made.
Yes, so I really like the idea of making ketchup. My husband can't have a lot of salt, and so I had found this recipe online, and I've tried other ones too that were really a lot of work. But this one was so easy, and surprisingly, the only bit of tomato that is in it is tomato paste, and it's only a half cup. And the rest of it is all of these really fresh ingredients. There's even, so it's got olive oil, so a chopped onion, garlic, ginger, which I think we're actually going to not put the ginger in next time. My husband said, that's a pretty strong flavor.
I thought it was awesome.
He loved it, but even doing half of it might be, yeah. But maybe I just put a little too much in. The allspice, which you were loving that.
I kept thinking, what is that? And
yeah,
that was it.
That allspice was really nice. And then a green pepper. I just used a bell pepper that I had.
You chopped it up real fine?
Chopped it up, and because ultimately what you do, I also had that tomato paste in there, honey, a 1/4 cup of apple cider vinegar, which is really actually nice in there, I think.
That's what I asked you. What was it?
ACV.
I didn't know what that was.
Yeah. I always abbreviate ACV. But you basically just are putting it in your pot, you simmer it up, and add your rest of your ingredients, and then you bring it to a boil, and you simmer it for a bit, and then, you're stirring it frequently for about 20 minutes. And if you flip it over, you'll see. Once the ketchup is simmering, you just really let it cool, and then I used an emulsion blender.
Okay, that's what so that got it really smooth in those bits.
And I love that because it's just such an easy, low mess situation here.
Okay. Thank you so much for watching today. You can stop your video and copy that off if you'd like to try it. And thank you, Rochelle, for telling us all these wonderful secrets in your kitchen. You guys come back every time. Be sure and watch everybody else. Budget meals under $5. Be sure and check Brenda and everybody else. Thank you, Brenda, for doing this for us.
Like, subscribe, and follow.
Comment and share. God bless you guys special today. See you tomorrow.
So my daughter also really likes peppers, so I just cut up some peppers in there, put a tiny spray of oil, and you just keep checking it. This is just, it's salmon, canned salmon, and then I've got just a little bit of oil that I sprayed on it, and then dill weed. So
and just straight out of the can.
Just straight out of the can. And this is really close to being done. She loves it. She actually asked for 2 cans today. So,
oh my goodness! These are the little short cans, not the real big ones.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
and then the peppers, they're really good, crispy. I just put a little bit of oil on those too.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. Thank you.